Listen, I'm on my break real quick. Well, I think I got an hour, but it's already 10:13. I spent some of my time charging my phone. So I just wanted to come and chit chat real quick because I ain't make a video in a while. Oh, I hope it don't rain. It didn't say it was any rain in this forecast, but I definitely wanted to come and talk about this Nicki shit with people getting caught stealing. You know what I'm saying? And yo, let me tell you something. I know this might not sit right with certain people, but I don't know what it is about Lil Kim and Nicki who be hiring these Mexicans. Because Nicki saying somebody was stealing and smelling like Pink Friday 2 perfume. Listen, that's crazy. So many different people gave warnings about that, about Pedro. So the stylist got brought up too. I guess he was stealing money. And I had posed this question online. I had said, how do stylists even get that type of information? And then, of course, the cupcakes is like, Nikki buys her own stuff or whatever. And that's all cool. That's cool too, right? Now, I get it. Now that's making me wonder, why did Tay get fired? It's like, I don't know. But Tay got fired. Bia got unfollowed. It's just a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? But I will tell you this, right? I'll tell you this. I want you to think about how you manage your finances. Now, you see how you had Pedro stealing ass on the motherfucking doing the gifts and all of that? Let me just say this. First and foremost, I never did any of that to win anything because I got my own money and I don't need no damn giveaway. Nah. Because I don't like, because you see how I'm doing this commentary right now? A person might hear something that I said and be like, oh no, Nikki, he said that you should have had more accountability. Yeah, because I do feel that way. Listen, let me tell you something. This Navy Federal, this Capital One card, all I got about 5 credit cards. And guess what happened? When them shits go off for any purchases or anything, and I've had like a fraud attempt, you get a notification immediately. Now, you know how you got Pedro over the contest and doing all of that, and that's all he did? You should have paid somebody to just watch notifications from credit cards being swiped. Because at the first charge, your ass would have been caught. Let me tell you something. These celebrities, well, I tell you, a lot of them, they're fortunate. They have more money than us and they have access, right? But with that, it also comes a lot of responsibility. You got to be on top of shit. Ain't listen, how many people, and I know when you managing a different amount of money, I get it because it's like, but I don't care if I'm in a meeting. If you see a charge go through for $5,000, I don't care if I'm worth $1 million. To you, it might be a crumb off a wafer. To them, but no, I want to know everything. I ain't too busy to. I'm not too busy to just not notice a $5,000 charge. You can't charge my card $5. I'm looking at it like, huh, what's that? Sometimes I just eat the charge. Like I signed up for this thing like through Amazon. I think it was like I was watching some documentaries and I meant to cancel it. And then I noticed the charge like 3 days later. They got their little $7. They won't get it again. I ate it. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody just charging. So it's like, listen, and this is not even a Nikki thing. But these people were managing these accounts. Even they said the accountants be stealing money sometimes. So you gotta have people, you gotta have somebody doing audits on top of them too. So the stylists, like, yo, so listen, you gotta be more systematic. You know how we systematic where you can stop fucking with a person and you change your phone number quick. You could get the wrong type of vibe from a person with your card, like, oh, did they write my card down? You'll change your card quick. And it seems as though Nikki did change her cars, but like, nah, like you got to put their ass on the, and hopefully, I was saying too, hopefully she can, report those charges because she said that they're going to jail. Hopefully she can report them. They ass going to jail, but you got to be more systematic. Shit, Nikki, hire me. I'll watch it. Listen, hire me and pay me $100 a day. That'll be $3,000 a month. I won't do nothing but watch your notifications all day. We gotta have all of the credit cards turned on notifications. If a charge come due for 50 cents, I'm notifying you. Like, what is this? No, let me tell you something. And what I'm gonna say is, because I don't want you to think this pertains to Nikki. I don't feel bad for none of these celebrities who have mismanagement. No, that shit on you. You paying these niggas to sit up. Listen, ain't you noticing that Cardi is doing the same thing? Notice how Nicki was bringing Pedro city to city, all of that. Some damn OnlyFans freak. And then now when Cardi was doing her little in stores and all that, she was bringing that damn ugly ass Ken Barb information. You don't want nobody. But if you got information, you don't want nobody. But if you got cards and you got stylists and you got like things like that going on, you need to hire a person so they could watch those things. Yeah, I do think it's messed up, but I don't feel. Listen, when these celebrities be having people stealing from them, that's because you know what it is. They've gotten so far away from the regular people that we are that they're just in fucking la la land and they ain't watching the transactions. You can't swipe $1 off my card without me knowing. I'm sorry. I watch my account every day. I'm sorry. It ain't too much going on. That's the thing. Yo, let me say this to you. Y'all ever know any of these hood artists who come from your area? They so poor with social media. They don't even got no traction like that, and they act like they need a manager to even post on social. They don't want to do the work, and we know that that's not Nicki. But the thing is, it's like being involved in your art. Yeah, that's cool too. You got to do that. But being involved in your actual day to day, I'm sorry, ain't no way you would have made it to. As soon as I would have noticed the first one, I don't care what you say. Like, well, you don't know. I do know. I do know. I ain't gonna be hiring no motherfuckers like Lil Kim and Nicki. They hire these Mexican niggas. Why? What is it? What is it? I don't get it. Pedro shiesty ass. That shit also made, and this is before this even came to head. I felt a way about people even giving personal information. Like, no, I'm not giving my personal information to nobody because I don't need it that bad. And I'm not trying to down none of y'all who received it. I don't need it that bad. That's why I go to work every day for it. I don't need it. No. Because then what happens when they do some funny shit? Listen, you pop up over here, something's going to happen to you. But what about the people who give their information up and then they end up getting it leaked? Or, you know, Pedro also, I don't care what nobody say, he was running that Cardi B celeb love party. Look, come on. Come on. He was doing that shit. So to me, sometimes, like, listen, we're all we're human beings. We're not perfect, right? Maybe Nikki didn't see that, or maybe she's not that type of person where people think like, oh, she's not gonna f with them because they like Cardi. But I wouldn't have fucked with him because a person who's an enemy of mine, we not nah. I might not hate you, or I might not like show any type of disdain towards you, like any type of vitriol or anything. But I'm not fucking with you. I'm not. I'm sorry. People be trying to prove a point so much that they're not mad. I don't got to be mad, but I'm not fucking with you at all. At all. And I hope all they ask do go to jail. But do I feel bad for any celebrity that get their money stolen? I don't, to be honest with you. No. You got to be proactive, not reactive. Apply that to your life. I promise you. When I was 20 and my cousin told me that shit, it changed something. It made me realize be proactive and not reactive. You're a target. As a celebrity, they're targets. People want money out of them. They want to hustle them. They want to scam them, scheme them. I would hire a person and pay their ass. Even they ain't even got to be involved in the money. Pay them $100 a day. That's $3,000 a month. Pay them $100 a day just to watch your transactions, just to bring anything to your attention. That's what I'm saying. She said it's multiple people. Multiple people. You want to know the people, and like, you want to know the people I do feel bad for when stuff like that happens? The elderly, right? Like my mom. I look at my mom's phone every day and she even be pointing it out. It's like a new scam every day that they're trying to like scam like the elderly people with. You just won this. Click on this. Or it's always something. Those are the people. You and sound like, no. Even sometimes when you in sound mind, they still run scams and schemes. You just gotta be careful. Like, you gotta have that security blanket. Hiring these niggas to do damn contest drawings and all of that, and they stealing the damn money. That's crazy to me. That is so crazy. Pedro invited me to a meet and greet, but I never gave him my info. Thank God. Yeah. Damn weirdo. And you see how he treated people too? See, it's like it's also about being self-aware, right? He could be fucking talking to Ken Barbie behind the scenes. Pedro is a weak ass motherfucker. He blocked me once. I can't remember what I said, but I know he blocked me because I didn't. Oh, I know exactly why he blocked me because I felt as though, and Nikki didn't even see it at the time. That's what I'm saying. It's like people these celebrities be in la la world. I didn't understand, and I get it. If you celebs love Nicki, be exactly what your page say you are. So I was noticing that he was trying to like take the tune and like turn into like a blog, like dragging people and all of that. It's like I didn't think that celebs love Nicki was like that. But see, for a person, you gotta realize I'm a little brainiac with it as far as like, now listen, you can see a person defending a person, but you can also see them doing it and it's for a reason. He was trying to keep that position and he wanted to show Nicki how hard he would curse people out and do all of that. I'm not stupid. I know the reason behind you. You wanted to keep that damn tour walker position, even when he got that kid kicked out of the tour that time. Who was it? Was he? What was that kid name? Nate. That was even too far. Mind your fucking business. But you want to do it to get butter biscuits or brownies from Nikki to make it seem like you going so hard. No, you didn't even need him. Like, what was his purpose? It's like just bringing people around, and you know what it is with Nikki. I know it is, and I don't want nobody so disrespected in the chat. You know, we all have our own mental ailments. Like I do. I think I have a little bit of OCD. We all do, but some more than the other, right? But Nikki has a tendency to pick up people. I don't know if it's because she feels bad for them or whatever, because I don't understand what the connection was. And maybe that's not for me to understand because I'm not her. But I know her and Lil Kim, they love employing these damn Mexicans and they thieves. They thieves. So I hope those people I hope they get what's coming to them. I hope that Tay is not one of the ones who was stealing money too. Like it seems like when that shit happened, when the person went up in that establishment, and it was just like, you better have Nikki looking a certain type of way or whatever. I don't know if that turned Nikki off, but he got unfollowed after that. But maybe there's a reason. Maybe Nikki is not coming out and saying it exactly right now. And maybe that's why she's saying people were stealing money. Just to kind of like leak the story without directly saying it was him. I don't know, but that's shicey if he did do that. And Tay, I know that he's a lot of women, they love him. They see him doing the hair and all of that or whatever, right? Let me just tell you how I truly feel. And my feelings, you might not align with this, but I think that he does a good job on hair, right? But every time I see him around like women, like even Ice Spice or somebody's like, nigga, you too old to be in the back sounding like a damn cheer, like, get it, get it. That shit is whack. You too old for that. You making dumb money off of them and you behind them acting like a damn fan. That shit turns me off. I don't know. I'm the type of person I watch people to see how they act and be like, that's how you giving it up? Like, I know he getting a bag off, and you be like, "Ah, get it." Shut the fuck up, bitch. That shit is annoying to me. I get annoyed off people fast. Just like this lady in my training class. She just came in this week too. I think she must have had an issue because she was in the prior training class for the projects, right? So she's on a different. She's doing project management for something different, but she keep coughing, and I be like, "Yo, I'm not even hiding it. I don't like nobody coughing around me. Take your ass home." We all on high alert since COVID. She had a nasty cough too, like something in your throat. Go spit that shit out. Want to hear that shit behind me? I'm sipping my drink and you coughing all in the atmosphere. Get the fuck out of here. People be like, yo, people be thinking I'm so nice. I am nice, but I get annoyed quick. I get annoyed quick, fucking coughing all over everywhere. You know she white. Ain't even putting her arm over her fucking mouth or nothing. Fuck is wrong with you? Anyway, do you listen to everyone that tells you not to do something just to happen to them? So I'm not even reading that. I've never seen you on this channel before. I'm not answering that. I said what I said. This applies to any celebrity on a level. When you make that type of money and you got a lot going on, you can't just be aloof. This is not just a Nikki thing. I don't feel bad for, listen, I feel bad for people who are, and as far as like the vulnerable demographic, and they having people still like, I'm pretty sure you heard different stories about like seniors where a person like wiped out their whole fucking bank account or did some shit like that. They don't got, a lot of the times they don't be having no family and nobody to help them. I'm talking about like you got cards, niggas is swiping 30. Listen, you can't take a crumb from me without me knowing. I'm sorry. And that's not just a Nicki thing. I don't feel bad for any of these celebrities because they should know better. They know that they a target. Ain't no way. But on the other hand, I do hope all of those people get prosecuted. I hope Pedro ass get prosecuted. So he better use that damn OnlyFans money. If he's making money from that, he better use it. I'm glad she caught it, but I hope she never hires fans again. That's what. But I feel like, and Nikki has so much of that close connection with her fans that I felt as though that she did that because it's so real to like. Because come on, like think about it. Think about it logically though, right? It makes sense because she's so close to her fans. So it's like, let me give one of them an opportunity. That would be dope as hell for her to have a memory of that, like in her damn 70s, 80s, 60s. Like, I really hired one of my fans, but I don't think you hired the right one. You shouldn't have hired no damn Mexican. No. I think what Nikki should have did, and I know like some people might disagree. I think she should have took a black woman that she trusted. I love all the Nicki fans, the guys, the girls, whether you gay or straight. But a lot of the times, some of the gay ones, they be messy though. It's like, I think she should have got a black woman. Like, it's a lot of pages like who support Nicki and they don't be in mess or anything like that. And they want the best for her. And they don't be on no bullshit. There's this one girl I follow on Twitter. I think she's like a nurse or something in a hospital. But it's like, she's on my page. She might like some of the shady shit I be saying, but she's never saying it. And see, you got to be able to have that filter on. Like, and I told her that like too. I was like, I noticed that you don't ever be in no mess like that. Like, she's just always Nikki forward, but she will like it and think that is funny, but she don't really engage with that shit though. I admire that. See, you might think I might be in the like in the trenches talking shit, but I do watch everything that's going on, and I do admire that from her. But we all not like that. We do like to talk shit. So don't like listen to me saying that and be like, you got to change. No, we do. I like to talk shit too. But I talk shit and then I think about it later, like, was this really worth it? Hmm. No. Like Cardi, she didn't deserve that attention at all. That was Megan level attention. And I know y'all see it on on Facebook. Facebook, I think there's something going on over there. They be making up so many lies on Nikki. That shit is weird. And I feel like that could be like a botted situation. It'd be the weirdest pages that just be saying some crazy shit. Like, that's a whole nother. And you know what? Ever since they monetized Facebook, where you could get paid for post over there, I think that's what happened. So shit, when you see the green light with somebody doing that, you do it. That's really what's happening. You do it. But I don't know if these people, because on Facebook you could pay for engagement, but I don't know. A lot of these social media sites, they're smart. They're not going to just pay people for bot and shit. But over there, the engagement is kind of different. I like Facebook for like family and friends, and I love the fact that I could get on there. Like for my purpose of being over there, I love the fact that I could get on there and talk to somebody I was in second grade with. Like I don't date on my Twitter. No, I could talk to people I was in sixth grade, fifth grade. Like everybody who I know over there is on a personal level. So that's why I love Facebook. But it's starting to become like Twitter over there too, except for like, they don't post the porn. They tagging me up. I argue so much on Facebook, I don't even do it. You know why I don't do it? Because I just don't. Mm-mm. I don't do it because I know how I know me. Sometimes you just have to choose to disengage because you have to realize Nikki will always be who she is, no matter how many comments or likes a post gets, right? And it's sad when you see all of the black people joining in and dragging her down for Cardi, because that's what I see a lot. It's like they pushing narratives that it's like Cardi's this like that day that Cardi reposted her stats and said that she was the most sold, she was the highest selling. We know that shit was fake, right? But they posted it on Facebook and people was really going up about it. I do not no, because I have to like realize this. We all support and we know the truth. It is not my duty to get in every comment section and argue. No, who's doing that shit for me? No, absolutely not. We know what it is, and when you know what it is, you don't have to get out there and and just act all out like that. We know what it is. We know that it's lies. Like damn. No, and then these people, they wanna be attached to you and keep tagging you, and no, I don't got time for that. I don't even do that on Twitter no more. That's why I made my post only if I follow you, you can comment. You can quote tweet all you want, but you can't comment under my shit because I really don't care how you feel. I don't. I don't. That's real talk. So who said I was every comment section? They was under. Oh, you said they were under your post. Yeah, because you're making your post global. Like when you make your post with the globe, people see it. Like ever since I started my new job, they have like a really strict social media policy. Everything that I post on my page now, I limited everything on my page. Like, and on my Facebook, I don't even talk about popular stuff like this either. I don't. Like you gotta know how to do the social media. It's not like even being fake, like you're not being true, but it's like when I'm off of this shit, I'm off of it. I'm talking about regular shit, going to the gym, working out, cooking, stuff like that. But when you talk about those popular topics and you're posting it publicly with the globe, people are gonna find you and they're gonna start talking shit. That's exactly what happens. Come on, I know you know the pipeline of posting. How do I turn them off? If you don't know how to make your post not public on Facebook, Victor, you shouldn't be using it because that you definitely should know how to do that. You don't got a job that you be saying shit sometimes you don't want everybody to see. If a person knew my Facebook and you went there, you would think I never posted because I'm aware when I post when it's the globe. When it's the globe, everybody can see it. When you post to the friend icon, only your friends can see it. So you just got to know it's literally in the option when you're posting. It shows you that. So you just got to be aware. Oh, you said Twitter, then make your Twitter private. You don't know about private accounts? Victor, come on. So let's see. Amex is so specific. She knows something, but I doubt it's Kenny. I hope it's not Kenny. I hope it's not, because that would be crazy. I don't think it's her husband doing it. What? Anyway, I'm about to go get me. Hold on. Let me see if I got my credit card on me. But what time is it? Oh, it's 12:36. I still got about 24 minutes. Hold on a second, y'all. All right. So why would Kenny still even be that dumb? Shit, if she would catch it, if listen, you never bite the hand that feeds you, but I'm telling you, in these days and times, you just never know. And then I seen people talking about like, oh, Cardi was saying that Cardi was saying that somebody was stealing, well, Kenny was stealing. I think she did that to plant a seed. Do you know people do that? Thank you. People do that sometimes, like to plant a negative seed. Like, I've done that to people before if I didn't like them. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think Kenny is blessed to be, to have his wife, to have Nicki. They've known each other for a long time. I don't think it's anything that I don't think it's anything that if he wanted it, that she wouldn't like help him, provide him with it. So I don't think that he would steal from her. I think that Cardi was just planting a seed and trying to like have her question everything. You seen like after she posted that, Nicki came out and was like, "Oh, his money, my money is his money." Now, me as a regular person, I would feel like he didn't deserve it because shit, she worked hard for that money, but that ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? Even if he like, I ain't, even if he took money from her, at the end of the day, that's her business. It really is. Didn't Offset and his mom steal Cardi money though? Exactly. She said she brought her to the cleaners. Exactly. Give me a second. I'm just about to get me. I'm about to get me. What did it say? Oh, you can get three for five. I don't want three. I just want one. I want one macaron. But yeah, like I feel bad when because celebrities are constant targets. But they got to be smarter than you got to be aware of that shit. Like people are depending on you being busy, aloof. Like, oh, she's not gonna catch it. She's spending so much money, she don't know what's going on. I would notice if you spend $10 too much, and I think that that's probably too. I'm telling you, you gotta be in the loop. You have to. Nobody ain't care for Cardi. She needs to study to pay money to Offset. I did see that thing about that 70%, but I don't know if that's true or not. You know, it could be. I definitely think Cardi's gonna have to pay Offset something. Or they got an oatmeal cookie too. How many calories in that? 350? I'm not really trying to do that. See, this is 180 calories. I could do that. That oatmeal cookies are my favorites. That is my ultimate favorite. What did I come down? Oh, I came down earlier and I got a flatbread sandwich from that shop. So yeah, I'm just gonna get a yeah. So Offset gonna eat off that album. And y'all notice that her album ain't even doing shit. Like real talk. Yo, the crazy thing about it is I want to see what Cardi's gonna do on her next album because when you ain't got no old ass songs to throw in it that went diamond. Now, like I said before, I'm not I can't see the end. I don't know if she'll ever have another diamond song or whatever. But we know, and this thing is taking that long to order. So we don't know that though, right? But the thing about it is, based off how it's looking, none of those songs on the album is doing it. So it'll be interesting to see what her first week numbers will be next week. I mean, for the next album, with the how that will roll out. It really will be because she was saved by the bell with them old ass songs. Taking that long, man. Hold on. I believe it because it was a lie. She would crash out when Cardi was silent, don't acknowledge things. That's true. Just like Nicki mentioned the joint album and tour. I believe it because what somebody feeding Cardi information. Yeah, and it's probably Pedro. Probably is. It's telling you. Yeah. Can I get a chocolate macaron? Yeah. I think some I think some flies flying on them over there. You might want to get some no, no phone number. I seen some flies flying over there. You might want to get them covered up. I seen some flies there, so you know. Yeah, yeah. I almost said thank you. You too. Yeah. All right. You're welcome. All right. So when you state factually against Cardi, she always stays silent. But when someone is lying on her, she comes on the internet and addresses it. Exactly. So I think ultimately Nikki came out. So I think she I think she came out and said something about this ordeal because I think it's connected to Tay. Yo, what if it's exposed that Tay has been stealing? How would you feel about him? I think Tay does good. He does Nikki's hair good, but he's not the only one to do hair. Like some people be so caught up, and I said that the last time when he was you know, remember when they had that whole move your hips ordeal and Tay had he kind of like shaded Nikki, right? And I said this back then, and I remember it. I said, when it comes to women, y'all be so loyal to niggas. Like, y'all feel like y'all only could, like, have one person. Me, I have multiple barbers. I go to different places because I just like variety. I do. But y'all be damn loyalists to people who ain't loyal to y'all. Y'all gotta shake that shit. If you got a hairstylist who does your hair, that's cool. Find another one. Find a backup because they may disappoint you one day. But y'all be putting all y'all eggs in one basket. I've never been like that. Never. So yeah, hopefully Tay was not a thief, but if he is a thief, he's gonna be replaced. And that's just the bottom line. Let's see. You started side eyeing Tay when he didn't go on tour with Nicki. But see, look, me personally, I didn't. The reason why I didn't side eye Tay when he didn't go on tour with Nicki is because you gotta think about the nature of his work, right? So he's a hairstylist for multiple people. So I'm pretty sure he had to think about it. Can I just book out and do tour? Can I just book out and do tour for months at a time? and miss out on all of the different clients that could have possibly been more money. You understand? Listen. I understand. It's easier, I think, and this is what I be trying to give people and trying to tell you. It's easier to think like to me. That's an easy thought. Like at first, you could think about it like, damn, why he ain't going tour? But then when you kind of crunch the numbers, how much money could he have missed by going on tour? You know what I mean? He probably could have did multiple people hair. So you got to think. So say like you're on tour, and you and or say you're going to travel to do somebody's hair. They probably got to pay a travel fee. It's probably a lot that goes into it. I'm just saying, like So I don't think he was wrong for not going on tour. Maybe he just didn't want to be stuck in one spot for so long. I think it would have been dope if he did go on tour with her because he's her main hairstylist. But you see what I say? My problem with women, y'all get one person. Nah, you got to have a team. You have to. When I lived in Houston, how big that city was, I had like three or four barbers when I lived there. Like, up, I'm on this side of town. I'm going over there. Or up, this person, they flaked last time. So all of you can't have everything, all your marbles in one basket, all your eggs in one. You can't. And women, y'all so loyal like that. Like, oh no, I only let Tay do my hair. Oh no, Rika, she the only one who could do my lashes. Well, what if she get into a fucking car accident and she can't stand up straight no more? Not saying hopefully that don't happen to her, but you got to have people on deck. Like you got to build a care team. You really do. You got to have a team. Like let other people do your hair. Think about it. If you get your hair done once and it don't come out the way that you usually like it, you only gonna have it like that for a little while. Doctor that shit up or wait till the next time and then don't go there no more. But I would never. I give people a chance because we're human beings. We all deserve a chance. One person can't do it all. No, I don't care if Shay is gone. He's really good, but um, like let's move on. Especially if he stole money. But I would think, right? Somebody like Tay, I would think somebody like Tay would have more money than that guy. What's his name? Deontay or what's the guy's name? The stylist who got they said that he got caught. I would think that Tay has more money than he has more money than the stylist because to me, I feel like stylists, they don't make that much money. It's really like they really don't make that much money, in my opinion. Like, cause a stylist, they get a look together and they might have like a fee that they charge, but they're not really doing any. Like to me, yeah, they are doing something. A stylist job is very important. I don't want to like downplay that, but it's not like a hairdresser. Like a hairdresser, they charge thousands of dollars. Now, when you have certain events like maybe the Grammys or like award shows and different things like that, I can imagine that a stylist fee would be up. So, and the way the industry, the crazy thing about it is, I feel like the way the industry is like has been trying to like turn on Nicki, these people probably would still have jobs. Like I feel like that's the narrative that Cardi tried to push. And you notice she tried to use that wording like, "Oh, I have to come back and say something because you trying to have the narrative." Like even with that black woman thing, she low key said that she say whatever she wants to. People don't hold Cardi accountable. They don't. And I think once people realize that, like, and it's unfortunate. I will never stop mentioning it, because I feel like you have to make it clear so people understand, but they don't hold her. It's like when they start holding her accountable, it'll be so late that we'll be off of that shit. We'll be off of it. At that point, oh damn, I don't want to walk through this grass. Let me go over here. Let's see. Let me turn my light. Oh, my light is up on my phone. Um, you said they'd be so quick to get over Nikki and then turn when they're wait and turn when there is off season. Happens in real life. People do it all the time. Cardi basically makes the truth with the lie. Cardi ass is so tired. She didn't really do nothing interesting. You could tell, well, not only, I started my new job. Like it hasn't really been anything going on. And plus, if you notice, I always say this with my pattern. Anytime I start doing something new, I have to get acclimated to what I'm doing. Like I could go home, like, I go and I hang out with my mom every day, but I get off work at like 4:15, 4:30. I have time to do videos. It's not in the front right now. Maybe I'll do a video in a few days, but and I know it's important because people you build a connection and people are used to content or whatever, but when I'm in a busy place or I'm trying to figure things out, that takes precedent over everything for me. It does. For me at least. I don't know why my phone gets dark like that though. Oh, Cardi contradicts herself often. Right. And she's stupid as hell, in my opinion. Yo, it's so crazy that people just see things head on and they don't even realize. When she was talking all that shit to Nicki, I knew from the beginning that she was not writing none of that shit. She wasn't. That was Ken Barbie. He knew all that history of Nicki being in her house in LA. He made all of those lies against her. She never said she was on drugs or none of that, right? She never said none of those things. I don't think Cardi knew that history. He did that shit. He was typing it up so that she ain't sound stupid coming against Nicki. But I still low key feel like Nicki should have never did that shit. We had they ass scrambling. We had her in the damn channels talking about don't listen to them. This was all without Nicki. We ain't need her. And I stand on that shit. Sometimes it's like with knowing who you are, which I know I'm aware that she knows who she is. But knowing your power, she ain't deserve none of that shit. None of it. We ate her ass up. Don't believe them. And Ken Barbie talking about, oh, the real numbers come out. Them numbers ain't go up substantially since that first week. None of it. So we didn't need that. I'm gonna let that go, but I still feel that way. Trump says, yo, Cardi cannot put on the census together. And I heard her damn tour ain't selling either. You don't hear nobody talking about that tour. Nobody. You don't hear nobody. And I seen something online. I don't know if it was true. They said only like 29% of her tickets sold out. Nobody don't want to see that shit in person. Nobody don't want to see that shit in person. That's a true test of the damn time. They was even saying that Meg had higher sales at that point, but you got to realize Megan also she was also on tour with Glorilla, and Glorilla was at the kind of like not at the top, but she was bubbling. I would say that she was bubbling. So, but for Cardi, she. But listen, I want to listen. I want to make this so clear to y'all, so you get it. I do think I do think that Cardi will have somebody join her on tour, right? She will. She was talking about how the money will be this and the money or whatever, right? But what people don't realize and that the average person overlooks, she watches Nicki so closely. Remember when Nicki did her tour, she didn't announce people till later. She wanted to see how many, I think Nicki was smart, but see how many tickets she sold without even announcing somebody joining her on tour? I think she thought that that was going to happen to her. Cardi be thinking she got that same power and she do not. She doesn't. And I know that that shit is fucking with her. You ain't selling no tickets like that. Talking about all of the main cities like New York City, LA, and like cities like that, like major cities. Yeah, you should have, you should have um sales in those areas, but it's nothing substantial, like at all. I'm happy I went on like a 45, 50 minute walk on my lunch break. I be keeping it moving. And I'm still going to the gym tonight too. So make sure you get your movement in. Like my coworkers, they wanted to like chit chat and do some shit. I'm like, I'm not going to lunch with y'all. Like, I'm not even gonna really be with those people like that. I'm just in like a training. We all work in different areas, but no, I'm going for a walk. That's what I do on my breaks. So anyway, I'm about to wrap this up. Then take the stairs all the way back up. Yeah. Anyway, let me wrap this up. Um, I'll be doing the video soon.
when I get to it. But let's see. I didn't even. I'm sorry. It's literally just for 2 months. I checked their front row seats. Who in the hell's paying 1,500? Nobody. All of these hood boogers who be playing her music and all of that, they not paying that. Nobody is interested. And that also goes to show you that those people in those major cities like LA, New York, or whatever, why ain't nobody in those little satellite cities? Nobody over there is trying to see her. That's bad. That's terrible. Anyway,